In this video clip, we're going to have a look at one of the features of Scratch called Broadcast. Now, this isn't normally a feature that you'd find in programming. There's other ways to do it, but it is a good feature in Scratch. So the idea of a broadcast is it's a way for one sprite to be able to talk to another sprite. So what we'll do is we'll start with this program that we had from the last video clip with variables. And I'll just better quickly just start this one with a show. Okay, there we go. So, and the idea is we touch the apple and then the cat says, oh, we didn't put in the cat says yum, but the game finishes there. Okay, and we can see that here, that we've got a game looping over and over again where we can go left and right until we touch the apple and then it finishes. But here's the thing. We can make the cat say yum by simply just putting it here at the conclusion because we're in the cat's programming. But what if we want the apple to say yum? Now there's a couple of ways we can do it. We can actually build a whole repeat loop inside the apple here, and we can then have it so when it changes to 0, well, it changes to 1, we have an ending state there where it says yum. But we want to actually do it in a more simple way. So what we're going to do is, let's just get rid of that one. We're going to broadcast the fact that we've gotten to this point in our program for anything else in the game to receive. So here we go. So I'm going to broadcast a message, and I'm going to call that hit apple. So here we go. So now this program is kind of like yelling to every other program, hey, I've hit the apple. So now we can come to the apple, and we can have when I receive hit apple. So now it's listening for hit apple, and as soon as it hears hit apple, I want to do something. And what do I want to do? Well, I want to hide the apple so it looks like it's been eaten. So now let's go ahead and run that. And we can see everything's going fine, and then we hit the apple, and now it's received that broadcast and it's made it disappear. We can actually then pass another broadcast back. So what I'll do is I'll quickly just go new, and I'll show you probably a way that you've already done it in primary school, but let's just bring in another character. Okay. And we can use it in a sequence going backwards and forwards. So we'll start here and we'll go hello, and then we'll wait for 2 seconds. So the program pauses for 2 seconds while it says that. Then we broadcast that we're here. So we'll just broadcast it as message 1. And then over here we receive message 1. And then we reply hello. And then we broadcast out message 2. So now message 2 is going back. So now we come to the cat, and it's a very boring conversation here. And now we bring in message 2. And we say, how are you today? There we go. And you can kind of get how it goes on. Now we can broadcast message 3. And if we play this, we can actually see, hello, hello, how are you today? So that broadcast is bouncing back and forward, so showing where you can use it. Look, that's broadcast, and it's actually really powerful, particularly in a game just where you don't want to make a huge amount of code, but you simply just want to have one event happen that's triggered from another event in another character. Look, so give it a go, have a play with it, and hopefully it helps you to build more awesome games.